So I'm just going to do a quick slide to show you breaking down confidence intervals. So we talked about three. We talked about, okay, so think about when you have an average or a mean that's given to you. And then the most important thing about that is, did you get a population standard deviation? Did you not? So Z intervals are when you have a population standard deviation, you don't have percentages. So for those, you can get an upper and lower bound, and you can also do the sample size, but for that sample size, you need the critical values. And if you need those, I will give those to you in a table somewhere on the midterm for that. So the other coin on that one is population standard deviation is not given and it's not a percentage. For T intervals for this class, all you're going to do is get the upper and lower bounds. That's all you have to do. So you don't need critical values for that. So what do you do when you're given percentages and you don't have a population standard deviation and you don't have means given? Well, remember, those are the proportions, and you can use the upper and lower bounds for the confidence interval, and you can also get the sample size, and again, you need the critical values. So for these two here, remember, Z intervals and proportions are still using that approximate normal curve. Remember, with proportions, we actually picked that option when we did it in Minitab. And for Z intervals, we get to do that because we have the population standard deviation. T intervals, kind of the odd man out in this one. Because we don't have that, we have to use the student T distribution.